Hello there, I'm Julie, and today I'm really excited to share with you this absolutely ginormous haul that I've got from Journalsay. Journalsay is a new shop for me, and inside this box there are over 30 items that I'm going to be sharing. I was allowed to pick out the items that I thought would be most useful to me, and I do have a discount code to share with you. Which is 80% off your Journalsay order with code Julie8. Inside I've got everything from pet tapes, washi tapes, papers, stickers and planner supplies, and I'm going to go through everything in categories and make a spread to show you some of the products in action. Thank you to Journalsay for sending me all these things to review. I feel like Christmas has come early and I can't wait to get started and show you everything I've got. Let's start with the pet tapes. And one of the things I tried to do was order some things that I don't have in my stash. So I've chosen several items with a fantasy theme because I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia and that sort of thing. These dragons are absolutely beautiful and the detail is amazing. I'm not sure how well you can see these things because of the glare. I'm not sure if there are any repeats on the roll, but my favourite thing about this pet tape is that the stickers are pre-cut. So all you need to do is remove them. No cutting needed, and place them in your planner. These fairies are entirely too cute and there seem to be so many on the roll, it just goes on and on. I couldn't even get to the end. These are also pre-cut. You can either leave them on the roll, or if you have a sticker storage book, which I do, you can peel them all off and keep them in there so they're a little bit more accessible. Next we have some seasonal pet tapes, and even though I've got 10 months to wait before I can use them, I couldn't resist this set of 8 Halloween themed pet tapes. Here's what they look like. You've got everything from haunted houses, bats, jack-o'-lanterns, spiderwebs, graveyards, ghosts, and some very funny looking cats. I know they're going to feature in my dot grid journal, maybe as Dutch door pages in 2026. For Christmas we have these really cute winter houses. Again, they are pre-cut, which I do prefer. It didn't always say in the item description whether they were pre-cut or not. So what I tried to do, if it didn't say, was to look to see if I could see a little outline on the tape. So that's a little tip for you. Here we have some girls. I love using characters in my planner spreads. These are also pre-cut and look like they're dressed for fall or winter, and you get 10 girls before the images repeat. Looking ahead to summer, we have this pre-cut pet tape with shells and bubbles, which I know is going to come in handy when I'm making those mermaid spreads. Talking of mermaids and moving on to washi tapes now, this is a gorgeous roll of mermaid and sea themed washi. I saw Nellie from Bee Planner Happy showing some of these, so I got the tip to stick them to the table from her. I love all the script writing in the background and the girls are really dreamy. It's one long continuous strip, but you can cut it where you like. It does have a little sheen to it, but it's definitely washi and not pet tape. I absolutely could not resist this washi tape. I've always loved fairy tales and fairy tale characters. One of the things I really enjoyed teaching about when I was a primary school teacher. There's Little Red Riding Hood and Sleeping Beauty, and these images are just absolutely gorgeous. And you can see I'm really going to be doing quite a few dragon spreads this year. This one has some beautiful winter and Christmas scenes on it. Love that Christmas tree there. And if you like this style of washi tape, Journalsay do quite a lot of these in different themes. But of course, I only chose the themes that appealed to me. These autumn landscapes are absolutely stunning. They're like little paintings. I fell in love with this particular set because of the whimsical designs. I love anything whimsical in my planner and journal, and I'm just a little sad that autumn has gone. I won't be able to use these straight away. But I'm blown away by the quality of these. They are really unlike anything I've seen before. This one isn't quite as nice, even though it has got the little glimmer of foil stars. But you can see it doesn't go far before it starts to repeat, but it still fits in with my whole princess, mermaid and dragon vibe. I'm a big fan of script washi tape, so I had to have this, even though I prefer it on clear so that it blends into the paper. I'm not always a big fan of craft coloured paper, but I'm sure that I will find a use for this pretty script, and you get an awful lot of it on the roll. I also got this set of 10 grid washes. Colours are rather on the muted side, but honestly, grid washi is a bit of a planner staple, and I'm sure they'll get used. These are all the planner essentials I grabbed. This glue tape came as a set of 4 with 4 meters on each tape, and I'm always using glue to stick things into my planner. My Zig glue pen has dried up, so I bought myself another one if you want a wet glue to stick things into your planner. Then I thought I would try this correction tape and see what the colour was like and how well it blended into the planner pages that I use. Finally, I've been doing a little bit of stamping in my journal, so I got this circle brush. It actually says it's a brush for applying foundation cream, so a makeup brush. But I'll probably try it out with my stamps, and it comes in this little case so that you can keep it in there and not transfer any of the ink onto anything else. All very useful items to have. Onto papers now, and I love using scrapbook papers in my planner spreads. And I wanted something winter themed, as that's the season we're in. There are 10 different sheets, 5 designs and 2 of each. So first the snowflakes, then these Christmas trees. They're making my eyes go a bit funny, they're very blurry, like this cute little winter scene. And another one here. I will say these don't have such crisp images as I'm used to with my scrapbook paper collections. And we're finishing off with some deer and Christmas trees. This set reminds me of Christmas wrapping paper from the 70s. So we have these little deer, foxes and snowmen, houses, trees and foxes and deer. Fox playing amongst all the Christmas trees. The paper quality is quite thin, and although I think I could find a use for these, I don't think they're the best image quality, but perfectly fine for things like using as corner pieces on a planner page, just not as crisp as I would like. These are probably going to be very difficult to show and hard to pick up the designs on the camera, but they are pieces of vellum This one has stars and moons, and we have things like flowers, hearts and a script. Not quite sure how I'm going to use them, but I wanted to get something a little bit different to give it a try. This set is a little bit smaller, and we have raindrops, hanging stars, snowflakes, hearts and more hanging stars. This is the free gift they sent with the order. You always get a little freebie. Can be very hit or miss, but these look cute. They remind me of the Hubman and Chubman stickers that Mary Ellen has been showing recently on her channel, but I don't know if you can see them at all because of the glare. They have a holographic sheen to them. They are little characters. I'm not quite sure what animal they're supposed to be, but they're very fun. I saw Nellie from Bee Planner Happy show this on her channel, and she made a beautiful set of pages, and it's fairy tale princess with lots of images from Snow White. I think you get 3 of each image. In the same series, I picked up this mermaid story, continuing with my mermaid theme. Lots of beautiful, beautiful images. So you will definitely see some mermaid spreads from me in 2026. I also love anything with animals on it, and these are little paper pads with forest designs. So much cuteness. Love the fox and the rabbit. Oh, and the bear with the bee is gorgeous. And another one in the same set is this one with animals in the night forest, and they are all wearing crowns. Absolutely beautiful. Although I do have a lot of house stickers, I thought these House in the Clouds die cut cardstock pieces might be useful. One for Dutch doors, because we have the reverse image, or you could take this one and you've got a couple of them, so you could use that on the reverse. But the idea is that you fold them, and I thought they would make cute little journaling spots in a spread as well. So I've got a whole bunch of these. You get different types of houses, quite a few of each, I think. And this one is a different set. We've got snow on the roof and different houses there. One thing I like to do is spell out words in my planner, so I saw these decorated alphabet stickers. Let's get a piece of white paper so hopefully you can see them properly. I think they had them in different colourways, all decorated with florals. I'm assuming one of each letter. Oh, we do get some numbers too. And I ordered a couple of sets because there's nothing more frustrating than when you're trying to spell a word and you haven't got 2 of the letter you need. They are really, really pretty. Continuing with the fairy tale theme, I've got these little Red Riding Hood stickers. They're all individual. A butterfly and lots of different pictures of Red Riding Hood, so I can make a little scene, which I love to do. She looks really, really sweet. Hope you can see her in the glare. But because the wolf was missing, I got this second set, which has Lots of scenery, but also the missing ingredient, I'm hoping. Yes, we've got the wolf. So lots and lots of really cute stickers, enough to make several Red Riding Hood spreads. Because I like doing window pages, I got this set of frames. I'm not quite sure how I'd use them because I wouldn't be able to reverse them because of the animals in them, but I thought they were just really cute. They're made of a thin card and you get 10 in a pack. I think there were others in the set as well that you could get, but these were my favourites. Onto sticker books now. I've got a couple in this coffee party series. These are pet stickers, just everything coffee themed, but I really liked, got this cute little kitty, and there were quite a few little animal stickers amongst all the coffee theme stickers. I don't actually drink coffee, but I do like cake, and the little girl character throughout the book is really, really sweet. I would recommend when you are shopping places like these, you do check out the size of the books, because sometimes they can be quite small, but I'm okay with that because I have a skinny mini planner and a lot of the smaller stickers work really well in that, as well as my teacher layout happy planner. But these images are just really, really cute. Here's the other one in the series, and more cute animals. Oh, that page has come out. And of course, if it's got a fox in it, you know Julie is going to be buying it. Oh, there's two there. A little raccoon. This one is definitely coming apart, but as I showed earlier, I can take these stickers out and put them in my sticker storage book. Look at that deer and the owl, all having a cosy cup of tea. These are really tricky to show. I want to make sure that you can see them all in case there's anything that catches your eye. I have to say I watched a few Journalsay haul videos before I shopped so that I could see the products in real life and make my picks. This is a tiny walk through the forest fairy book, and it has one sheet of the pet and one sheet of the washi. So I do prefer the washi stickers because they really blend into the page, but we've got some really cute fairies in this sticker book, and some swings and flowers, a little boat there, a unicorn. Really lovely stickers. This one I bought because of the girl with the cat. It's called Holiday Time. Again, it's got a sheet on the pet material and a sheet on the washi. But all sorts of cute images of girls with their dogs and cats. I did make a spread using some similar stickers, and I definitely want to use something like this again. Perfect for my skinny mini planner. you can see, because it's getting very hard to flip. We're finishing up with the only regular size sticker book I've got. This is a 20-page sticker book, not a 30-page sticker book, but it's the same size as a Planning sticker book. And of course, we're back to a dragon theme. Absolutely love all the images of the girls and the dragons. Start off with clear stickers of different sizes. Tend to be bigger stickers in these books, and you only get one sheet of each design. Look at those baby dragons. And the beautiful elves and the castles. And I think it changes to paper stickers after about 8 sheets, I think. Here we go, paper stickers here. These are much larger, so are more suited for my creative journal. And at the back you usually get some washi strips. So I'm expecting to see some of those. Oh, this sheet is on washi paper, all these pretty scenes. Yes, here's some washi strips. You don't get very much of them, unfortunately, so you can't use them for a couple of pages. And you get some functional boxes, which are really nice because they match with the dragon theme. So I love that sticker book. I've decided to do a spread for Mermaid Day. And I was going to use the mermaid washi, but I've decided to go with the mermaid papers, because the idea I had was to have the mermaid on one side looking at the castle, and this one has actually got that all together on this sheet. So I'm going to cut it and use it in the corners of this page. I could tear it, but I risk something going wrong if I tear it. So we'll just wing it with cutting it, I think. Something like that. I like this piece. I might want to shape that one a little bit more. This will give me a chance to use the tape runner that Journalsay sent me and see what it's like to use. It's got a little cap protector, and I always hold the pen the wrong way, so I made sure I looked for the little place where you put your finger. And it's coming out, and I can actually see it because it's got a blue dotted appearance. What I'm not sure is how permanent it is. Make sure I do the edges, but that was pretty smooth. Let's add it to the top of my page here. Doesn't matter if it's not quite straight. Yeah, I went a little bit high, but I can trim that off. I think I'll round it a bit more. And bring it down a little bit lower here. The tape pen is nice and easy to use, so a thumbs up from me for that. Press them down and then see how well they've stuck. Not too bad. This corner needs pressing down a little bit more, but that's pretty good. I thought I could also bring in the seashells and bubbles and maybe some of the washi tape set too. I think I'm going to use these shells and bubbles to create a little border along the bottom of the page, and maybe use washi along the top. I don't know how many different types of seashells we've got on this strip, but it's a long roll and we've got a fair few. Now, rather interestingly, I found that not all the bubbles have got the pre-cut edge around them, which is a little bit strange. You want to make sure when you're doing a border that sometimes you cut the stickers and only have half showing. And I think I'll probably speed this part up and come back when it's done. Okay, you can see I completely got carried away there with the shells. I was originally intending to just do shells along the bottom, then I started to go up the sides, and I had planned to use washi along the top, but I don't know how I got a little mark on my page, so I thought, well, the perfect way to cover up a mark in your planner is cover it with a sticker. So then I took the shells all the way across the top, and then I thought, let's go the whole hog and add the bubbles around here, and it frames the page really beautifully. Although I didn't get to use the washi set at all. I feel like this page is crying out for some circles. So I have my Fiskars circle template, whether that one is too big. Maybe that one. If you saw my December Dutch door pages, you'll know I had some problems with the Stabilo pens bleeding through, so I'm going to use a separate mild liner today and hope for better results. And then maybe one in this corner. This size fits the best. I have no idea what I'm actually going to write in these, but it could be a highlight of the week or something like that, or a special event. Did we have any bleed through? No, that's good. I think I want to keep it fairly simple, as I spent a long time showing the items. Let's do the trimming off. Which for some reason I always find the trickiest, particularly knowing which way to turn the journal. Making sure everything is stuck down properly. I haven't got any other mermaid stickers as such. I've only got the mermaid washi, but I'm going to keep it as simple as that and add the mild liner lines, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Hopefully I've shown you how easy it is to use the papers in the corners and the pre-cut pet tapes to make a pretty border around the page. And if you want to see how I use other things for my Journalsay haul, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel. because I have lots more creative content coming up, and I can't wait to dive into all these beautiful supplies. Thank you again to Journalsay, and remember you can save 8% off with my code Julie8, and I will put all the links to the items that are available in my video description. I believe they release new items every week, and something I did notice was that they do sell out of things quite quickly, because I made my wish list and then by the time I came to finalise it, several of the items I wanted had sold out. But they are getting new things all the time. Shipping is free for orders over $29, and delivery from China was faster to me here in the UK than a Happy Planner order is from America, so I'm happy with that. If you're after some December spread inspiration, then remember to check out my December pages plan with me video on screen here. And until next time, take care and happy planning.